Hello there everyone, welcome to a new episode of this Franz campaign. I'm actually having a blast with this one. So Skaven Blight is gonna need some military presence there to have control, and Lucas Wolfhard is gonna help out. Risad and Marius Holdorf, I think, well, I'm suffering from income, so the plan of having Risad's army is gonna have to be on delay now. He's gonna just help out here at Fort Sol. And if not mistaken, with the what is it called? The endgame, the Vermintide endgame. They spawned a few stacks near the near Skaven Blight, if not mistaken. So that's why I'm moving an extra army there, just to be sure, because there's no Gotrek and Felix there now. And Marius, he's gonna go over to that area. I think I might end up just betraying Kislev and conquering their lands. It's not like I'll need their units or anything like that. I have the dwarves. So yeah, just with the dwarves in Britannia, you have a ton of possibilities in terms of units that you can get. So, what we have here, Magnus Claus is just defend... Oh, Azazel. Oh, okay. So he's gonna defend, yes, but over here, on the altar of the Crimson Harvest. And... yeah, he's gonna get depleted, that's for sure, with just the garrison. Let me see, does he have any other... I think he has another army nearby. I think I saw one. Let me just move... yeah, there we go. But that's not a big army. Yeah, it's not full or even halfway. I think I can ignore the corruption because, this army is really powerful already. Now, this is the last skill point for Karl Franz. I could go for Sigma's Ward... or what could I go for? Yeah, missile resistance 10%. It's not like there's a lot of missiles in this area, you know? Not a lot of... he's going to be fighting Norse, he's going to be fighting Chaos, so there's not a lot of missiles. Maybe for the Dark Elves it could be fit. But I can always just, you know, now the skill point reset exists, so I can do that. Yeah, I think that's cool. Magnus Custerman, he's going to stay here forever. Forever, until there's like a threat from below. He's going to stay here. Yeah, because now, for now, I'm focusing on the Norska front. Thinking on what I need to upgrade. I want to develop everything that gives me income. Well, not on but on these places. Yeah, on these places where I have, you know, I'm getting some garrisons, but on these places where I have the best climate, that's where the income is going to come from. So yeah, and overall, I'm going to keep going against Norska, just defending this, as there's going to be some offensives there from the Warriors of Chaos, and overall everything seems to be great. I think I'll end up conquering the Wood Elves at one point, but yeah, for now that's the case. I'll have all this area in just a couple of turns, like 10 or 15 turns for sure. Let's go. Right, so we're conquering Grayling Moot, and that's Azazel destroyed. He was kind of like auto-resolves. It was not really something that I would show, you know. So if I don't show you battles, guys, it's because they really weren't that interesting, or if it was a complete, total auto-resolve fast and it was easy. So Karl Franz is going to dominate the north, and Gelt is going to be primarily defending against Archeon there. Yeah. While I'm gathering just some troops to defend, the end is nigh. It's very close. Marius Holdorf is going to the front. Yeah, overall everything is fine. Richard von Blond. Now, in terms of the plans here, yes, Altdorf I really have upgraded to level 4. I should have done it before, but I didn't want to spend so much on the gold. Let's check diplomacy, shall we? This is also to show you how things are going. You know, like Hexotl is strength 6, that's nice. Clan Angrund, I can get a military alliance, but I've seen the enemies, it's kind of a problem, because they're at war with Wood Elves. The rest, the Greenskins, it's fine, but a war with the Wood Elves, not yet. Not until the end game is cleared. Then it's... then I'll even betray the Dwarfs and Bretonia, if I want. So... And overall Nuln, I want it to grow so that I can get to tier 5 there. I want anything that gives me income. You've seen that I've managed to get a better income right now. And yeah, I think that's cool. Continuing Mr. Marius here. Theodoric Gausser is ambushing. Let's see what happens there. And this guy is also ambushing because I want to see what they are coming in for. Geld has a little bit of a plague, which is a problem. And Archeon. It's not Archeon, it's a Zubor coming in. Karl Franz is going to keep going against the whole of Norska. Yeah, that'll be cool. That's the whole plan, to go all over that area. Hopefully not enough attacks from the sea, because there's negative here. Of course, there's warriors in Norska there, but still, maybe I can manage that. And likely, after the whole of Norska is dominated, that will be going to Ulthuan. That's where I will be going. And I think it will be a very good spot to actually make a side video for these sort of situations when you're under these situations, how you should develop and conquer places. But yeah, that will be in itself a video. And so it begins indeed, the Vermintide. So basically this is like a couple of stacks that start, then some undercities, so I've read. Actually, I haven't fought it, I saw it actually. So yep, let's see what happens here. So Theodoric Gausser, he was under attack, an ambush that failed, so I did an ambush, but you know, I decided to leave. There's a couple of Skaven there, and this is what I wanted to see. So what do we have here? Tons of weapons teams. Yeah, there's going to be some nice battles here, especially with Lucas Wolfhard there as well. So hopefully I can do a 2v2 or a 2v1, then next 2v1 battle. That would be the best case scenario, of course. And we still have Balthasar Geld going against Archeon, which is kind of sad because he doesn't have like a big army. So yeah, let's go. And let's fight out against these armies. Gonna declare war, call my allies. Oh! The ice courts didn't join. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's a battle to fight indeed. It's gonna get me some units killed if I don't. That's a massive weapon stack, but yeah, the AI cannot deal with that very easily. So they do have some nice buffs, especially range. Look at that, 363. That's cool. But overall, yeah, I think that's gonna be an easy one and an interesting one. Let's fight. And here's a nice battle line. So I put all my fast units on this flank. Great swords followed by handgunners. And there's my reinforcements coming in from this flank, by the way. There we go. It's going to take 1 minute and 20 seconds, which is 20 seconds too much. But the enemy is on a very high position with tons of weapons teams, but not a lot in terms of front line. So this is a rush situation. I need to rush him as fast as I can to minimize the damage. He'll cause a lot of damage, and there's some storm vermin, some plague monks, and a nice hell pit abomination too. There we go. So battle plan is actually to keep away from the range as much as I can and now move in. You know, this was me just moving everything in as fast as I could to attack them while minimizing the fire that is coming in. And of course I have my reinforcements coming in. This flank will overwhelm that flank, of course. And this idea is really sound because it means that they get like maybe one less shot, and that's enough damage to survive actually. Let's go. And my flank is going to overwhelm these weapons teams. Hopefully, of course. Even though they are on the high ground, of course, as you can see, it doesn't matter, even the charge effect will just be enough. There we go, let's land on these catapults. Such a cool unit to use. This flank is a little bit trickier because I don't have, you know, a secondary flank of cavalry, but it's gonna work out just fine. Let's deal with some single entities that arrived, and also those plague monks. Yeah, we're dealing with a doom wheel, we're dealing with a ton of infantry here, but yeah, these are just meat for my friends here. And finally, this flank, I got my reinforcements. Finally, it's going to be overwhelmed by those reinforcements, which is exactly what I wanted, but not before I got even my infantry there, so... You can see that there's some handgunners of mine damaged, but not enough to thwart it. Yeah, now it's just focus firing on this guy. You can hit that bell as many times as you want, it's not gonna save you. And overall, it's just a charge. Oh, one of these things is not like the other. I'm hitting, yes, yes! Yeah, he's gonna die, that's for sure. And everything is fleeing. A nice victory. So that was it. A nice first battle here. I think I have more than enough. I mean, the second army wasn't even affected. So I think I can just fight against the next army as well. Yeah, I want treasury. That's a better army because although it doesn't have too many single entities, it does have good infantry units and weapons teams. So in terms of diplomacy, let me check something here. The Ice Court. Yeah, I'm tempted to just betray them. They don't have any allies. And to just take their lands. You know, it's not really that much. It's like 2 big cities and the rest of them are like minor settlements. So maybe I'll just overrun Kislev and that's one less. It's not like they're going to be big allies or anything like that, you know. Oh, let's get the quiver. Shall we? Oh, route marchers. Hang on. I need route marcher. And I'll chase that army in just a moment. But for now, I think I want to move close to attack Skrik. Or Srik, sorry. I can upgrade this dude. What should I give him? Hold on, the army. Oh, great swords and... okay. I can give them on the steel. That's good. Those guys are going to be much better. Better weapon strength, better armor. That's better. No, I like those stats. And the Jade Wizard. All he needs is the shield. Yeah, let's upgrade Shield of Thorns. Why not? Ready. And let's fight the secondary army. Good. I could auto-resolve and it loses me a great sword. Oh, okay. Then let's fight it out. Yeah, another battle against Scryer. Last one, likely. So, yeah, let's do it. Let's fight it out on the battlefield. So in terms of overview here, I've developed on the same... positioned on the same way. Same way as the last battle, with most of my cavalry on the other flank. Handgunners followed by these great swords followed by the handgunners. That is nice. Of course, I'm going to have my reinforcements soon. Here's my Jade Wizard. And on the enemy side, now they have a more interesting army because, of course, they don't have just weapon steam. They have some good holding units such as Storm Vermin, such as these Mutant Rat Ogres. So it's going to be more of a melee-based combat here. While I'll still have to fight some of the weapon steams, of course, and find some of the weapon steams. And they have a very good area to defend. Very high ground area, which is always nice for ranged units, but still, I think I can deal with that easily. Battle plan is going to be easy. Of course, I have 2 armies, so I have to account for that. I'm going to move these guys when it's time to that flank. You know, all my cavalry to that flank. Front line is going to be the great swords, but it will also have the swordsmen that are approaching. They'll be in front because they have shields, you know, and I don't care if I lose the swordsman, I care if I lose the great swords. And then I'll have, of course, the archers following through as well, and then the cavalry units that are here, they're going to go on the other flank all around. It should be good if timed correctly. I'll minimize the exposure to enemy missile fire, which is exactly what you wish in these sort of circumstances. Yeah, let's go for it. And the timing is now. You can see that there's a lot of great swords and swordsmen moving in. And even my generals and heroes. While my cavalry is already developed and deployed. And on this flank, I'm already enveloping with the other cavalry. And it didn't take too many shots. So let's watch the battle. Let's burn some rats. You want some rat burgers, guys? Props if anyone knows that reference. And of course, flyers are always so cool to deal with enemy artillery. Yeah, these mutant red ogres, it's hammer time. I'm focusing firing on their single entities, so they should be dead very fast. Even if they're fighting these green tainted swordsmen. Ooh! That was a nice one. Everything is green with the corruption, but I'll cleanse the ratmen from this area very soon. Yeah, that's it. Everything is enveloped. Very good. Yep, even though there's a lot of ratmen here and Skaven units here, they're no match for how many infantry units I'm bringing and all the range that I'm bringing in. Of course, my cavalry is just going to hunt them down. These demigryphs have been doing so much damage on the back lines. I even have idle units at this point. Yeah, and it's very close to a mass rout, which we achieved. That is victory. Very well done. Let's catch some rats now. And there you go. A nice conclusion. Let's continue. So overall, we're going to deal with a Skaven here. They're going to be dead. That's for sure. And overall, I think Franz is going to move over to Troll Fjord. And I'm thinking on Magnus Klaus getting some of these goodies. Because I don't feel like I need to defend over here. I think it's controlled. You know, I'm going to deal with Archeon there, with Azubor very easily. I'm going to deal with these these Warriors of Chaos armies fairly easily as well, especially with Marius over here. I don't know if I'm actually just going to betray Kislev and that's it. Well, maybe after I deal with the Warriors of Chaos armies or initial front line, you know? Yeah, that should be a better way. In terms of the buildings, I don't want to build that out. So lots of outpost stuff. I'll have to decide around that. But let me see, is there anything really here in Altdorf? The college or the foundry? Well, Null is going to get that upgraded very soon. Yeah, so I think, what should I think? Let's go this for the hero capacity. Yeah, I think so. Or should I just go for it here? Yeah, I think so. Let's go for the Altdorf Colleges of Magic. And that'll be it for this episode, guys. Bye-bye.